And 289 passengers on a Dubai-bound flight were deplaned after a UK national who tested positive for the coronavirus was identified among the passengers. Now, out of these 289 passengers, 17 of them have been moved to an isolation ward in Ernakulam, while the others have been sent to Dubai. Now, according to the Cochin International Airport spokesperson, all passengers on board this Emirates flight from Kochi to Dubai were deboarded ahead of the takeoff. Now, the patient who was identified with coronavirus was on a trip to Munnar with a team of 19 from the United Kingdom. Now, all the passengers, not all of them, some of them will be shifted, but the others are being sent back to Dubai at this point in time. Vivek is joining us for more details. Vivek, some clarity needed here. If you can help us understand, how this particular patient managed to get on board the flight. How was he then identified? And then if you can tell us, who have been sent back and who have been shifted for further tests.
Let me just make this very clear to our viewers. It was on the 7th of March that this particular person, this UK citizen, actually, managed to stay in this particular resort called T County Resort in Munnar. On the 10th of March, that he was diagnosed with symptoms of COVID-19, and after that he was in an isolation ward. He was under observation in that particular resort, and yesterday night by around 7:30 he managed to escape from this resort called T County in Munnar, and after that the result of this particular person was tested positive. By the time his result came, that he managed to escape, and he came to Ernakulam by around some 1 o'clock, between 1 and 2, and he managed to stay in a hotel in Ernakulam. And today by 9:30 he, along with 289 passengers, was about to board to Dubai, to the Emirates flight. It's at that point of time that the airport authorities and the police managed to track him, and he, along with 14 UK nationals, tourists, is being moved to an isolation ward. He is actually moved. This particular person who's tested positive is being moved to the Kalamassery Medical College, and the other people have been moved to various isolation ward. And the rest of the passengers, what we understand, is being boarded to the Dubai is boarded in the Emirates flight, has been moved to Dubai. So this is indeed a very shocking case, that how is a person who is under observation with symptoms of COVID-19 managed to escape. Remember, this is the second tourist who's been tested positive, coronavirus positive. The other person was an Italian tourist 4 days back, who was staying in a resort in Varkala, and he was also tested positive, and he's also receiving treatment. He's also been given treatment at this point of time. This is a second person. Now, with this, the total number of people who was tested positive in Kerala, including the tourists, now is coming up to 20. At present, in total in Kerala, there are 7,600 people under observation, of which 7,300 are in home quarantine, and the rest 300 are in various hospitals as of now. What we understand is that there is a high-level meeting of the health department that's underway right now, and the Cochin collector S. Suhas is also conducting a meeting in the Cochin International Airport. He's reviewing the security in the airport. Remember, this is a second case in which in an earlier cases on the 2nd of March, a Rani-based family member, a family of 3 in Rani, actually managed to come to Ernakulam from Italy, and they somehow managed to escape through the security checks, and later they were diagnosed with COVID-19 positive. Ever since then, there has been questions asked regarding the security, that is security apparatus, especially in the airports. Now, with this, what we understand is that the securities in these airports, especially in the international airports and the domestic airports, is heightened to make sure that no person who is affected with COVID-19, will manage to move, escape the screening process, because this is going to be a huge challenge. A number of tourists and also people who are coming from other countries, especially from European countries, are coming through this particular airport, the Nedumasheri International Airport, and it is going to be a huge challenge for the authorities to make sure that all of these people who are showing some kind of symptoms of COVID-19 is being tracked, is being identified, and moved to the various isolation wards and hospitals in Ernakulam.
All right, Vivek, thanks so much for joining us with all of those details. So obviously we'll have to now wait and watch as far as the others who have been isolated and who have been will be tested as far as the coronavirus is concerned.